So I have spoken with the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House, the Chief of Staff for the Governor, and explained, look, we need to address through the legislative process tightening up the rules. It will be them doing open carry law, but we need to cover the corners. So in the meantime, we're left with a law that can be misinterpreted easily. So what I'm telling folks, to be safe, understand this. Go back to your concealed carry rules. Go back to your open carry rules about places you cannot carry a firearm. Yes, effective September 25th, you can carry an open firearm. But there are places that you still are restricted. And even the appellate court opinion says, yes, there are going to be restricted areas, such as courthouses, such as when governments are meeting. So I'm telling folks, as a blanket, just stay away from schools. That's clearly illegal with a firearm. Stay out of government buildings, federal, state, and local, just to be safe. Don't try to go into the courthouse. That's clearly illegal, and there are court orders and laws. And give the legislature time to kind of square up the corners once again. But open carry will be the law effective September 25th. But there still are some restrictions. Open carry doesn't mean open carry every place in the state of Florida. There are still restricted areas. I have been a strong proponent of carrying a concealed firearm because those that care enough to carry concealed firearms after they learn how to appropriately handle them, they are a safety valve in society. They are a help to us. But carrying a concealed firearm gives those carrying the firearm the element of surprise. The people that are going to carry firearms illegally for nefarious purposes are already doing that. So what we're doing is we're telling the good folks, carry your firearm and carry it concealed. And that's legal in Florida with the exceptions I just talked about. The law now says you can carry it openly. That's the law. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a big Second Amendment guy. But why am I not a fan of open carry? Because you lose the tactical advantage should you need the firearm. Some people think, well, if I'm carrying a firearm, I'll announce my presence and my intentions. You don't scare away real bad guys by carrying a firearm in a holster. You don't scare real bad guys by slinging an AR-15 over your shoulder. A real bad guy will take it from you and stick it up your butt and then discharge it. So I'm suggesting to you that if you think wearing an exposed firearm is going to scare bad guys, no, it's not. It's just going to point out you as a target. I am suggesting to you, if you expose a firearm, you're making yourself a target. And you're telling the bad guy, I can rip this firearm off of this old man or this old lady and then use it against them in whatever manner I want. So that is why I don't like open carry. I want you to carry concealed so that if you have to use a firearm to protect yourself or someone else from a deadly assault, you have the tactical and the surprise advantage. All of that goes away if it's open.